So what's up, guys? It's Trey here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Trey Dangerous. I am a YouTuber, wrestler in training, basketball player, actor to the stars, and all that good stuff. So I'm Trey. This is my YouTube channel. How you guys doing? Now, you guys already read the title. The time I technically said a curse word. Now, what is a curse word? A curse word is when you say a word out of anger or fear or whatever, and it's... I don't really know the definition of a curse word. I don't really know. I'm not even considered. I don't even know what to say. But I will be telling you guys the story. 5 years ago, I was in 3rd grade. I'm currently in 8th grade now, getting ready to go into high school. Now, in 3rd grade, I went to a Christian school. That's right. I went to Harding Academy. They were, Christians and all that stuff. So, and I am Christian. I'm not atheist or Catholic or anything like that. I am a born-again Christian. But, cursing was not a very good thing there because, in the Bible, cursing is not very good. But, for some reason, me and my friends at our lunch table, we came across the topic of curse words and which one is the worst. By the way, I'm going to be doing a lot of this. So, I don't know how it happened, but some kid said, "Oh, what about the B word?" And you guys know what the B word is. I'm not gonna say it. So this one kid was like, "Oh, what B word?" And we were all like, "Oh, you don't know what the B word is?" So me being the young bro that I am, I kind of told him what it was, and this is where we get into the technically saying a curse word. I said it's like the word butch, like some people call their dog Butch, B-U-T-C-H, and I said, but with an I instead of a U, because, you gotta work around the curse words, right? Because that's what people do on this platform. They work around saying curse words. Yeah, that's not it though, because he said like, and then he said the word instead of saying, "Oh, that." He said like that word, and us being like, "Oh, he just said a bad word." I didn't tell on him, but some kid who was like a snitch, he was like the snitch in our group, he was all like, lunch person, that kid over there said a curse word, and then he was like, and then he just kept repeating it for some reason. He said, "It's not a bad word, it's not a bad word," and I was like, yeah, it is. And I honestly take, a large part in this because I said I was the one who spelled out the word, so I was the one who kind of led up to this, but we're not going to talk about that right now. So we went outside, we were playing basketball and stuff, and it was recess. So because this happened at lunch, right? So we're at recess, and we're playing basketball, right? And we're playing at this parking lot, and like not a lot of cars drive through, no cars drive through or anything, but when a car does drive through, everyone's like, "Oh, hi, look, it's a car," and they'll wave back, and it's super cool. So we're playing for about 5-10 minutes, and recess is about like 40-45 minutes at that school. I think I wasn't keeping track, but I'm balling out as per usual because I'm such a, great basketball player, as you guys already know. But then what happened was there was like on parking lots, there are like these lines that like keep cars in like you guys. I hope you guys have seen a parking lot, right? There are the lines there, and if a kid got in trouble, he would have to walk down that line for the entire recess and just apparently just watch all the kids just playing at recess, and you won't be able to do anything because you're walking the line. You're walking the line, right? So he's walking the line for the first 10 minutes of recess, right? And then for some reason, the teacher, instead of, just letting him walk across the line and just leaving me alone, she's all like, so, what happened? And, like, he's in tears, just crying. He's like, so what happened? Well, you were talking about curse words and all of this, and then I asked, what's the V word? And then Trey, he says my name, right? And I hear him say, and then Trey, and I just, I have the ball in my hands, getting ready to shoot. I just drop the ball. I am, like, in shock. Like, he just said my name. I'm gonna get in trouble. My parents are going to disown me. I'm gonna lose all of my stuff. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So he finishes telling the rest of the story. I don't want to say that cryberry. What is my deal? Crybaby tone. So he's just like, and then Trey said, like, Butch, but then I instead of a U, and then she's like, oh, I see. Okay, go. You can go and stop walking the line now and play. And she's like, Trey, will you please come over here? And I'm like, okay. So, like, I'm walking over there, and like, I'm a good kid, I guess so. I was walking the line right, and I'm like, hey, hi, what's wrong? And she's like, I need you to walk down that line over there and think about what you've done. And I was like, but what did I do? And then she's like, you know what you did, just go walk. And I was like, okay, so I'm scared to death right now. I just bit my tongue. Ow, that really hurt. I have no idea what's going on. I am confused, not knowing what's going on, and then recess is over, and then the lunch monitor woman walks me to my car and says, hey, so your son said a curse. Wait, no, it wasn't the lunch monitor woman. It was, she told my teacher. And then she walked over and said, hey, so your son said a curse word today, and if he says that again, that's 3-day suspension. And my dad's jaw just dropped. And he was like, oh, okay. So we drive off, right? We pull out of the school, pause, and like, so we drive out of the school, and he's like, so what curse word did you say? And I was like, I didn't say a curse word. And he's like, well, what happened? And me being the honest little angel that I am, I said, well, what happened was we were talking about curse words at our lunch table, and like, I'm tearing up because I have no idea what's going to happen right now. So like, I'm like, so we were talking about curse words at our lunch table, and I didn't know, and then this kid didn't know what the B word was, so I told him, sort of, but I spelled it out and worked around it and said, like Butch, but with an I, and then my dad was just like, so you didn't say a curse word, you spelled it. And I was like, yeah. He's like, okay. So we don't talk for the rest of the trip until I get home. And I'm like, and he's like, okay, Trey, come here, bring your phone, and bring all your wrestling toys. And I was sitting in my room awaiting my punishment. I wasn't sure what was happening. I was just sitting there, and I was like, okay. So I pick up all my stuff, I put it into my one ring, put my 13 action figures that I have at that time, put them in there, and I walk down and I say, here you go. He's like, now, no more of these for 2 weeks. And I was like, and I was thinking, oh no, I can't survive this long without my stuff. And he was like, well, you should have thought about that before you said a curse word. And I was like, I didn't say. And he's like, that's 3 weeks. And I was like, and I just ran off to my room crying. I barely survived those 3 weeks, needless to say. Now, that's it for my first ever story time. Let me know if you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys want to know more. I've got a bunch of stories to tell you. So, yeah, that's it. Excuses are monuments of nothingness. Those use these tools incompetent, but we're just absolutely, positively nowhere. Remember, build each other up, don't burn each other down. Stay dangerous. Peace.